Good morning. I'm testing to see if this is working. Well, hello. I am Adam Diehl. I am your English professor for this online course. I'm at Stone Roastery in North Augusta, South Carolina, right now. What I'm going to do right now is go over the syllabus and course description for the course. This is a 5-week course starting on May 19th and ending on June 23rd. And it's English 1101, so it's Composition 1. It's going to be a writing intensive course. And you are in luck if you like music videos, because I'm going to talk about music videos. You're going to write about music videos. Everybody's going to learn about music videos. It's not going to be your typical English class. If you're expecting to read and write Shakespeare, maybe 1102. I do some Shakespeare in 1102, but it's not going to be your typical high school style English class. So expect to write a lot. Some of it will be graded really intensely. Some of it will be just completion grades. But without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and show you this course description and syllabus and everything. So here we go. This is there we go. Okay, so here we are, English 1101 Web C, and I'm going to, there we go. Hopefully you can see this perfectly. This is 1101 Web C. There's my name. My office is E345 Allgood Hall. My office phone, which I answer if I'm in the office. My cell phone is not on there, but I guess I could put that on there. Let's just change that. Let's just make it cell phone. There we go. 831-5357. Okay. A little editing on the fly. So there's that. Office hours, I'm going to be available 9 a.m. to noon on Wednesdays. So I will be in the office at that time if you want to come meet me in person. But that's when I'm going to be available to do any kind of online chats that you want to do. And then I'm also available by appointment. So if this is not an available time for you, that's perfectly fine. I know you guys are busy. And so that's just going to be up to you to set the appointments if you can't meet on Wednesday mornings. So what you'll notice here, this is also taking out the required text. There are no required textbooks for the course. The only thing that you're going to need to do is watch a lot of music videos, which I have curated on these music video playlists 1, 2, and 3, which are YouTube playlists. So just expect to spend a lot of time on YouTube. And if you don't have access to YouTube, you probably can't get access to this online course either. So that's really the only thing you need access to is YouTube. Course description. What you have is this summer term we will be examining and discussing and writing about a quickly dying but still culturally impactful art form, music videos. Some of the writing will be online discussion posts. Some of the writing will be timed essays. Lastly, some of the writing will be process essays, including an argumentative source-based essay. So really, like I said, you're going to be doing a lot of writing. And in this case, you're going to be watching a lot of music videos, almost 100. So if you love music videos, this is going to be your dream come true. If you've never watched a music video, you're probably under the age of 20. So that's fine. But it's a TikTok music video. See, you're already thinking, wait, this is relevant. So learning outcomes, you will learn how to compose collegiate essays, how to choose good academic sources, how to analyze effectively, how to read and interpret various media in a more sophisticated way, how to think independently or more independently, and how to gauge success based on your efforts and your circumstances. And then you see C1101, welcome letter for exhaustive descriptions of skill development, learning outcomes, and specific course policies. That's available on Desire to Learn. I'll show you where that is in just a minute. Teaching methods, I strive to establish a positive learning environment in each of my classes, even online courses. My goal will be for everyone to find the assignments engaging and approachable, and I will do my best to model that in my instruction and my communication. So here I am trying to be approachable in a coffee shop. If you hear a lot of loud noises, it's because I'm in a coffee shop. But I try to be just as easy to, easy down to earth as I can, because I know the course is challenging both in the volume of work and the quality of the work. But as you can see, I try to maximize everyone's writing potential. So don't get discouraged if you start the course with a few low grades. The students who work hard consistently will be satisfied with their grades by the end of the semester. Okay, so part of the beginning of this course is me learning you and you learning me. But it'll take us a couple of days. That's fine. And then once we get going, we're just going to be racing like the horses at the Kentucky Derby. I don't follow horse racing, so I don't know who won the Kentucky Derby. But anyways, course goals. Your goals in this course should be to become a better writer, better reader, better analyzer, better thinker, better person, and a better observer and appreciator of the advertising capacity, artistic merits, and cultural impacts of music videos. So those are the goals. The learning outcomes are basically, can you write well? Can you, basically keep up with the work? Because in a month class like this, it's going to be a lot of work. There's going to be an assignment almost every day. But I understand that that's a lot, so I tried to balance it and not make it all the hard stuff all at once. So that's the course goals. Technology requirements: should know how to use email, the internet, desire to learn, and Microsoft Office and or word processing program of your choice, like Google Docs, Pages, etc. Grade scale, I do everything on a 1,000-point scale. So 900 to 1,000 points is an A, 800 to 899 is a B, 700 to 799 is a C, 600 to 699 is a D. And if you are taking this course for the second time or third or fourth, then you know that you have to get a C or higher in this course to move forward. So my goal for you is to get a C or higher. Hopefully your goal is to get higher than a C. But if you meet my goal, then you're on the way to meeting your goal. So how are you going to do that? Here are the ways that grade would be composed. We've got 8 reading responses, 5 timed essays, 4 discussion posts. That's only supposed to be 2 discussion posts, and then 3 process essays. I'm going to do a separate video for reading responses and timed essays and discussion posts and process essays. So you can read those right there, but I'm going to go over those in more detail in a separate video for each one. The final exam is going to be a reflective essay, basically what did you think about the class kind of question. It's not going to be graded. It's just going to be for completion, give you one more chance to write. Final portfolio, the e-portfolio is just the final draft of the argumentative process essay. So you are going to be required to turn that in, but since it's online, you're turning it in digitally anyway. So I don't think that will be a problem. But if it is, I'll try and track you down through email or however else I can. So the grading breakdown is as follows. The reading responses are worth 25 points each. Those are all completion grades. 2 discussion posts are 50 points each. Those are also going to be completion grades. 5 timed essays. Those are going to be graded on a rubric. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on the timed essays, so I'll show you that rubric in that video. And then process essay 1 is an analysis essay of a 1980s or 1990s music video of your choice from the playlist. And process essay 2 is a analysis and synthesis essay from the 2000s and 2010s from a music video of your choice on the 2010s playlist. Basically, I subdivided the course into pre-MTV, the I Want My MTV era, and the I Miss My MTV era. So MTV stopped playing a lot of videos around 2000. I'll talk about why in a separate video, but that's why I separated it into those 3. So those are going to be your first 2 process essays. And then finally, your argumentative essay is going to be process essay number 3. It'll be a little longer. It's actually twice as long as the other ones. And then I have a deadline grade, so you must meet all deadlines. It's 50 points, all or nothing. So turn everything in on time, you get 50 points. Lucky you, 5-point bump on your grade. So do that. Email policy. I will not respond to emails without salutations and signatures. That's just to make sure I'm supposed to get the email and I know who sent it. So if you forget to do it, I will probably respond. But please try to remember to communicate with me specifically and to make sure you sign it, just so that if it's not from your AU email, I know who it came from. And then, as you can see, please do your best to use correct grammar. If you make one error in your email, I'll still respond. Okay. Attendance policy. Now, this is the big thing for online classes. You might say, there shouldn't be any attendance policy because it's an online class. Well, that's true. But the university policy states that students may not miss more than 10% of scheduled class meetings, which equates to 5 missed classes. In an online class, I treat missed deadlines as absences. If you exceed 5 absences for any reason, you will be dropped from the course. So, did I spell absence wrong? Okay, there we go. I just spelled it 2 different ways and it didn't tell me it was wrong. So the goal here is to basically turn the work in on time as much as you can. And if you can't, please communicate with me through an email right there. Conferences, everyone is going to have at least one conference with me. So expect to have either a virtual conference with me or in person if you'd like to see me in person. I love meeting in person. But as you can see, students who receive a grade lower than 75% on their argumentative paper must have an additional conference with me. That's just to make sure that we're on the same page, to make sure you get credit for the class. Because if that paper doesn't go well, then the grade might be in jeopardy. And like I said, I want you to get credit for the class this semester, this summer. So that is that essay format. You can read that MLA style. So please do your process essays in MLA. If you do your reading responses in a more nonchalant way, that's fine. They don't have to be MLA format, but it's a good practice if you want to start with your reading responses, even though they're graded for quantity and not quality. MLA format, the more you practice it, the better you're going to be at it. So make up work policies and late work policies. Turn in all work on time. No emailed papers, so please turn it in to Desire to Learn. If you email it to me and don't turn it into Desire to Learn, the odds are I might forget to grade it. So please turn it in to D2L on the Dropbox where it belongs. And there we go. And finally, late policy. You will have 48 hours total to turn in overdue time to process essays without penalty, after which you will receive a 0. So you'll have 2 days in addition to the deadline if you miss a deadline for one of the timed essays or the process essays. So I understand, something might happen. So there's a little leeway, and then all late discussion posts and reading responses will receive 50% credit. So the goal is to do the completion work when it's due, and to try your best to get the qualitative writing done when the deadline is, just so that I can grade it, you can get it back, you can revise it, improve it, get a higher grade. Everybody's happy. Academic honesty, do not cheat, lie, or plagiarize. You can read about plagiarism right there. It's basically not saying where you got your source. But if you do plagiarize, you will get a WF from the course. So just don't do it. If you're tempted to do it, please talk to me and we can walk through that together, rather than me having to be on the other side of the judge table and then sentence you to the Dean of Student Affairs, who will put something on your transcript, and nobody wins. So I would rather everybody win than nobody win. So please be honest with me. I'm always willing to help. I love helping people. That's why I'm a teacher. So there's that. And then finally, disability services. If you need something for accommodation, I don't know what that would entail for an online class, but if you need it, please let me know. And please make it go through Galloway Hall. Their email is tds@augusta.edu. So do that. And then without further ado, the course assignments. We only have 6 weeks. It's really a 5-week total, but it's split. So basically every week you'll see you've got a yellow, which if you're colorblind, the timed essay is yellow. If you're colorblind, the reading response is gray. And if you're colorblind, the process essays are green. So you will notice there's a timed essay every week starting next week on Monday. And there's a reading response pretty much every Tuesday, Thursday. So I tried to just balance it where Wednesdays you never have work due. It's always optional conferences for the process essays, or the actual conference that we need to have for the third process essay, the argumentative essay. And so what you'll see here is you've got watch YouTube playlist part 1 for this week. So that's something that if you're watching this Wednesday, which is the first day of the class, just go ahead and watch all those videos. I think it's 15 videos, so it'll probably take you a little over an hour. But that's what I'm looking for you to do for this first week. And then the reading response, the first one's going to be due on one of those videos. So like I said, I'll do a separate video just for reading responses, but the prompt is up under the assignments, and I'll show you where that is in just a second. The letter of introduction is due by midnight on Friday, so that's just a 500-word, let me know who you are, letter of introduction. Maybe you could tell me something about your preferences in music, or whether or not you've ever seen a music video before, or who your favorite musical artist is. I'm just going to give you 5 of mine off the top of my head. The Beatles, the Smashing Pumpkins, Fiona Apple, Bob Dylan, Charlie Parker. Okay. Kendrick Lamar. Okay, so that's 6. So I could go on, but that's just a smattering of my musical taste. So that is that. So you'll notice we've got YouTube playlist part 1 for week 1, which is a very short week, short playlist. YouTube playlist part 2 for weeks 2 and 3, and then YouTube playlist part 3 for weeks 4 and 5. And then week 6, you'll see here, viewer's choice, the Roaring 20s, or maybe they'll be called the Boring 20s, but we'll see. So you'll actually get to choose your own music video there for that last reading response. And so hopefully that'll give me some insight on what music videos to consider for this class going forward. So that's that. That's the syllabus. Like I said, I'm going to make videos for reading responses and time essays and process essays and discussion posts. So you'll watch those. I think you'll watch the reading response and the timed essay this week, and then the discussion post for week 3, and then each process essay will have its own instruction video. So you're watching the syllabus video now. I'm going to do a separate video for why we're doing music videos, and then, like I said, I'll go over the assignments that are going to be coming up due this this first week. Went too far. So that is that. I am Professor Diehl. I'm exiting out of that. I'm back here, and oh, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. First of all, there I am. I need to share my screen one more time, which who knows what this is going to be. Yep, I'm on the right place. So I'm sharing my screen once more. And there we go. And here we are. So this is the course. Some of these things are ready to go. The welcome letter's ready to go. The instruction videos, that's what I'm filming now. So I'm going to upload those as they're ready. How to get an A on a paper from Mr. Diehl is ready. Rubrics are ready. Unit 1 music videos are ready. If you think you're going to get out of this class without watching a video by the Beatles, you are wrong. But we do have a nice variety of artists there from the 60s and 70s, really before music videos were their own art form. And then the letter of introduction instructions, I think that's not ready yet. I'll have that ready just momentarily. And then each week has its own instruction videos. And then there's Unit 2 music videos. I'm going to put these under the instruction videos where they go. And then the timed essay prompts, first essay instructions, first process essay instructions, and et cetera, et cetera. So the things that you'll need to know for this week, like I said, the Unit 1 music videos. So that's there. You click on it, it goes to the first video. And the first video is Bob Dylan's Subterranean Homesick Blues. This is not my favorite Bob Dylan song. I much prefer Like a Rolling Stone or Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. Those are probably my two favorites by him. All on the Watchtower, although Jimi Hendrix's version is really good. But there you can see that's the playlist part 1. So watch all those videos for this week. And the other thing to know is assessments, assignments. So up here on the top left, assessments, assignments, letter of introduction is due there. Reading responses have their own category. Timed essays have their own category. Process essays have their own category. So those should all be correct. And like I said, I'll do a separate video for reading responses, timed essays, and for each of these. So I'll go into depth about what I'm looking for there. But I just wanted to show you this is where you're going to be turning in all of your work. Okay. So that is that. And I am stopping sharing and I'm back. Okay, 21 minutes. That's pretty good. So, so that's the course. I hope that you are excited about it. I'm excited about it. I love teaching, even online. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you through the internet this semester. And hopefully, if I get a chance to meet you in person, that would be great as well. So, like I said, I am Professor Adam Diehl. I am teaching the course. You will hear my voice a lot. You'll have to look at my face some. But I'm looking forward to the course. I hope you are too. And like I said, my email is up. My cell phone is up right now. My cell phone is this beautiful thing, flip phone. It's a picture of my daughter, Josephine. Whoops. She's 5 months old. And she'll be 6 months old by the time this course is done. So that's a little about what I'm doing with my life outside of school. But I look forward to the semester, and I look forward to getting to know you through your writing. And please email me anytime you have any questions. I strive to be as accessible as possible. I'm obviously accessible by phone as well, but I might actually get a smartphone over the summer. So, you know, if hell freezes over, might get one. So we'll see. But I am looking forward to the semester. Hope you are too. And keep watching these videos. They will be very helpful to you, and it will be a great relief to me to know that you watched them. All right. Have a good day, and I look forward to seeing you through the internet soon. Bye.